Good morning, friends. If you have your cup of coffee or tea, cheers. Clink. Here's to a wonderful day. And it's a beautiful day. A beautiful morning. A little on the cooler side, but it's not too cold. It's nice. It's perfect. The leaves are starting to change color. Some of them, yes, so that means fall is around the corner, which it is. 1 week from today, it will officially be fall, and that means we can have pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin spice creamer, which No Frills still did not have, so I might have to go back to Walmart because that's where I found mine. That is patiently waiting in my fridge. Yeah, I noticed that at No Frills. I was like, well, no, they don't have that pumpkin spice, and yeah, so I got mine at Walmart, so I'll probably have to go grab another one at Walmart. I usually need at least 2 of those bottles. And we can have our pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, and our fall mug. My one and only fall mug, because it's hard finding mugs. For me anyways. I have a hard time finding fall mugs that I like. I am picky a little bit when it comes to mugs. They have to be a good size. Like, this is a really good size. And I did see some at Marshall's when I was there back to school shopping, and they were so cute, but they weren't the right size, and they were just, they weren't double-sided. I love a mug that is double-sided. You have a picture on both ends of the mug, or both sides of the mug. Because you get to look at the picture while you're drinking the coffee, and the person, if there's somebody in the room with you, they get to see the picture on your mug too. And I like that. Because it's like, just when a mug just has one picture, it's like, no. There's space on the other side of the mug. Put a picture there too. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so I always have a hard time, so I only have like one fall mug. Yeah, which Marshalls had this year, and they had the same. Well, it was similar. It just had a different saying on it, but I didn't want one that was like similar. I wanted one that was different. Yeah, but I know our last coffee chat I picked this mug, but I picked this mug for a specific reason, because I want to talk about the Little Mermaid live action movie. I watched that a week ago, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. So, I haven't had a chance to talk about it. Coffee hasn't hit the spot yet. So I brought my tripod out, and I will try to remember how to talk, how words work, but no promises. I know. I might have to drink the whole pot of coffee. But yeah, I'm gonna get a chair, and yeah, let's have a chat. Actually, no, my last coffee chat was last Sunday, and I think I had a different mug. So this mug would have been 2 coffee chats ago. Yeah, and hopefully there's no mosquitoes. Last time I got two bites. Like, I don't know why. It's like something with my forehead. Like, are you trying to play connect the dots or something? Like, honestly. Oh, and I've noticed that we've had flies in the house. Yeah, yesterday I've noticed that. Yeah, there were flies in the window, and it's like, what the heck? Hello. Tasty Kasem. Thought you were playing Roblox. Oh, there's like, I don't know if that's a mosquito.
I really thought it was pizza.
Oh, you having some pizza?
Yeah, but why do all of those big pizzas so big?
Oh yeah,
it's the size of a plate.
Yeah, my mom dropped off Domino's pizza last night because I guess it was too spicy for them, and the slices are big. They don't cut their slices like small. You could cut the slice in half and have 2
like
good sized
Caesars.
Pizzas. Yeah.
Little
Little Caesars cuts them better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it like that.
You like it like that? Okay.
But it's more than little Caesar.
Yeah, it's pizza.
You get more pizza.
Yeah, you get more pizza. You still eat it the same, no matter how it's sliced up. So, but yeah, they're having pizza for brekkie. And as long as they're eating, I don't care. Yeah. There's mornings where Henry has tacos for brekkie. It's like, okay, whatever, you're eating. Yeah, that's what matters. Yeah, so. That is good coffee. Got to enjoy outside coffee time while we can. I know, because Because it's gonna get too cold eventually. Yeah, unfortunately. Whoop, sorry. Table is unsteady. Okay, don't lean on the table. Okay. What's going on? Okay, alright. There's never a dull moment with me. No, you just never know what to expect. Expect the unexpected, okay? Like Big Brother, which I have to watch. That's what usually Sundays are for. I will get caught up on Big Brother. And let me tell you, like, usually when I watch Big Brother, there is like one or two people that I'm rooting for that I like. And there's always somebody that gets on your nerves, right? This season, I think the whole house is getting on my nerves. There is not one single person in that house that I really like and that I'm rooting for. Like, I'm not rooting for anybody as of right now. I'm not. I don't know. Like, we've had bad seasons of Big Brother before. I think this one is like the worst. A lot of them, actually the bunch of them, they're just floaters, and that makes me think of Rachel. Oh my gosh, remember Rachel? Oh yeah, I remember when first watching her, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, she's like a bit over the top." But like looking back, it's like, oh, I kind of wish we had her back. Oh, I know. She was a character, that's for sure. But she would say one season she was on, because she was on 2 seasons, and she won one season. Because I think they had like I think it was like an all-star season she won, and she said, because she won head of household, and she said, "Oh, floaters better grab a life vest." Because there's people that just float, don't do anything. They follow the other people that are kind of like taking charge in the house, or they tattletale and they tell them, stuff that's going on. And it's just, nobody's really playing their own game. There may be one or two, but the majority of them are just followers or floaters, and they're not playing their own game, so. And there is like a daughter-son duo in there. I guess she was on Survivor. I don't really watch Survivor. I've watched the first season of Survivor way back in the day, and that was enough for me. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good, and haven't watched it since. So, but yeah, I guess she was on Survivor, and people are saying, "Oh, that's not fair." But then it's like, well, if you say that's not fair, then you also have to say the season with Evil Dick and his daughter isn't fair either, and the season where we had the twins, where they had a season with twins and they would switch out. People, I think, didn't know at first. They got away with it for a little bit, but then people started to put two together. So it's like, if you think that's not fair, having a mother-son duo in the house because they kind of are watching out for each other, I'm not sure how far that will go, because at one point you have to, like, think how much you want the money, no matter your relationship, it is a game. But it's like, well, that's the same thing with other duos, it's like, it's the same thing. Yeah, they get a little bit of advantage, I guess, but, you can't say that's not fair, and the other, duos were okay, so. But yeah, anyways, I'll probably start getting caught up on Big Brother. And I find it is kind of a boring season for me. I don't know, and it's just, yeah, boring. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or, yeah. Anyways, okay, The Little Mermaid live action. I watched it last Saturday. We had Casey's birthday party, and it was a great way just to wind down for the night, nice and cozy and comfy in bed, and watch Disney Plus. It was perfect. I absolutely loved it. I knew I would, because when they first started doing the teasers for the trailers looked really good. I think Snow White could definitely take some notes, please, Snow White. Let's just redo Snow White. Cast somebody else as Snow White, because every time that Rachel Zegler is in an interview, she just like, oh my gosh, like, you did not have a PR team. Just can you just zip your mouth, you know, because every time, she says, oh, it's not, 1937 anymore. She's not going out to look for true love, and she's looking out, she wants to be a leader, and it's like, do you hear yourself talking? There's no prince, and it's like, why? So is she gonna get poisoned by the apple, and that's how the movie ends? She's just gonna lay in the coffin, the glass coffin, and that's it. Okay, the end. Like, come on. I have no interest in seeing Snow White, so no. No, and it's just like, she never went out looking for love. Okay, she didn't know that was the prince. And I think somebody said, oh, stalking. Maybe it was her in an interview. She said, oh, yeah, the prince isn't stalking her. I'm like, what are you talking about? The prince wasn't stalking her. Do you know the definition of stalking? Like, no, he was just in the neighborhood, and she didn't know that he was the prince. And when she went running off into the woods, she was trying to survive, and she found a house with 7 little men, and she was content. She didn't go look out for a prince and looking for true love. It's just, I don't know. And yeah, I'm just saying, Snow White, take notes from the Little Mermaid live action, please. Yeah. Take notes. Yeah, I loved it. I think it's my top 2 favorite. Now, there's stuff I didn't like about it, but I did like it enough where it's in the top 2 of my favorite Disney live action, right next to Aladdin. I love Aladdin. I watched Aladdin quite a few times, and I've already watched Little Mermaid live action like twice, and I already want to watch it again. I want to watch it again as soon as I finished watching it the first time. Yeah. It was really good. I loved Halle Berry. She did a phenomenal job. Her voice is incredible. She did a just amazing job. The one thing I didn't like was the girl who voiced Scuttle. Awkwafina is her name. She's an actress. She's been in other movies. When Scuttle first started to talk, and I was like, I recognize that voice. That sounds very familiar. It's Sisu the dragon. Sisu the dragon. She also voiced the dragon in Raya and the Last Dragon, which is a horrible. Oh my gosh, that was not a good Disney movie. That is my least favorite Disney movie, Raya and the Last Dragon. Oh my gosh, it had potential, and it's like, oh great, there's a dragon, it's going to be awesome, right? Yeah. No, it just wasn't. I'm not a fan of it. Like, it was okay, but let's just say if I had to pick a movie and that was in the running, that was an option, I would not pick it. I would skip it. It's a movie that I'm not going to choose to watch. If it's playing on the TV and I'm in the room, okay, fine, I'll watch it. But I am not going to go and pick it to watch it, because it's like, okay, watch it once and I'm good. I don't have to watch it again. I don't know. I didn't find it. I didn't find it good. Yeah. It could have been so much better. But yeah, so she does the voice of Sisu the dragon and Scuttle. She didn't really change up her voice that much, so I kept picturing Sisu, Yeah, I was kind of like, oh wait, yeah. So I kind of wish that she kind of tried to change her voice for Scuttle just a little bit. But I did love the interaction between Scuttle and Sebastian. They were a funny duo. But yeah, and then there was like a part where Scuttle was underwater talking, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, So, those, and like Melissa McCartney. Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion. When I looked up online, like what people thought of her playing Ursula, there's people that really like her playing Ursula, and there's people that don't like her playing Ursula, and then there's people like me who are like kind of in the middle. I don't yeah, okay, so Ursula is a very iconic role to play and character, right? Really hard character, and when you play a live action villain, bad guy, you have to have, a little bit, I guess, like you have to, I don't know, you have to have like a little bit of evil, I don't know, in you, not really, not technically, but you have to, I don't know, you have to have something to be able to pull that off. And I don't really think she had that because I'm so used to seeing Melissa McCartney in comedy in her movies, but she is, flippin' hilarious and funny, laugh out loud funny. But it's just I don't like. Oh, I don't know. I'm like right in the middle. I don't really think I like her as Ursula. I think she did okay. But I don't know. I think there was something missing, and this might be me. You might think differently, and that's okay. But I think there was something missing from her performance, and maybe it's just me, because when you look at Angela Jolie as Melissa Finn, oh my gosh, yes, she is an amazing Melissa Finn. And when you look at the Cinderella live action, before Disney live actions were like really popular, and Disney was rolling them out like the red carpet, right after another, like, and it's like, can we have a break for live action? Not every Disney movie needs to be made into live action, but apparently they think so. They think differently. Cinderella, Kate Blanchett played the stepmother, and she did a phenomenal job. I mean, it was like, oh, to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm going to stay out of your way. I'm going to make sure I don't tick you off, But Melissa McCartney, I didn't really get that, Yeah, I could just hang out with her and have coffee, and she just didn't scare me. She didn't give me a shiver, or nothing. Like, sorry, not sorry, I just thought there was something missing. There was, yeah. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, she did okay, but yeah, there was just something missing. But even with that, it was still a good movie. And at the end, when King Triton said to Ariel that like you should not have to lose your voice to be heard somewhere along those lines, it was like, wow, that was a powerful statement, and so true. Yeah, it was really good. I think even though like with the things that because like you're not going to like everything about a live action movie, but it can still be good even though you don't like everything about it. And those were just my few things that I didn't like. But yeah. Mm. But yeah, and yeah, I think that everybody else that was casted did awesome job. And I loved it how we got to see more of Ariel's sisters, a little bit more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I know like online people, like there's people that are not going to watch it because they love the animation one too much, and it's like, okay, well that's your choice, but like you're missing out. And I know people that people that did watch it but didn't like it because it didn't stick to the animation, and it's like it's not going to stick to the animation. Yeah, they're going to change things. They're going to add a song or two, and they're going to add a couple of new characters. It's not going to be the same, and I actually like it that it's not exactly the same, because that way, there's something that you didn't expect, and in a nice way. Like that, yeah, it's like, because, and you can't help but when you watch live action, you can't help but picture the animation in your head. The animation just plays in your head. Yeah, you have a movie playing in your head. Yeah. Mm. But I liked it, and I know there's more. Yeah, there's more live action coming. Ones that we did not ask for, like Snow White, but yeah. Yeah. That one has made too many changes. Like, there's a point to where you can make a few changes, okay, and it's acceptable. But when you make changes to the storyline, yeah, no, count me out. Yeah. Especially when you're Snow White. It's coming off entitled, but you know, yeah, you know, my coffee is almost gone. That's so sad. Yeah, so yeah, and I guess they're doing a Ferngully too. Speaking of like live actions, December. I think December, is it this year? December. Yeah, I think it was December something this year, and that has me worried because let me tell you, Ferngully was one of my favorite movies growing up. I would watch that movie over and over and over and over again. So when I heard about this and I saw it, you know, it's like, okay, I'm a little nervous. Please do it right. You know, don't screw it up. You know, um, and it would be really hard because like you don't have Robin Williams. He was the voice of the Bat, but you do have good stars in it. The guy who played Doctor Strange, I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, he's in it, and a whole bunch of other people that I can't think of right now. But there were okay, the celebrity names were like good, so it's like okay, you know, if he's in it, then it should be good, right? You know, fingers crossed, right? Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I just remember Doctor Strange, the guy that plays him, and yeah, no, I can't remember, but hopefully, yeah, that one is good, and yeah, 'cause I would watch that movie over and over again. It's a classic, so yeah, don't screw up Ferngully. I know, like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's it for this coffee chat. I'm gonna fill up my coffee and get something to eat, not pizza. I didn't really like the pizza. I did find it a little bit too spicy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's the sauce or the pepperoni, but I'm thinking it's the sauce. So, yeah, and looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to finish this and fill it back up again. Yep. I forgot. I don't know what's going on the table, but okay. Oops. Okay, I had to Google really quick because it's driving me crazy. Zendaya. Okay, Zendaya is in Ferngully. And yeah, Cumberbatch. I forget his first name, but Cumberbatch, you know, Doctor Strange. And how could I forget this person's name? Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just forgot. Jim Carrey is in it. So, if Jim Carrey is in it, you know it should be good, right? I mean, it's the Grinch himself. It should be good. Yeah, yeah. So fingers crossed that Ferngully is good. Yeah. I haven't seen any trailer. The trailer probably hasn't been released yet, so I'm very eager to see the trailer and hopefully it's good. I hope so. Alright, I'm going to finish this coffee and yeah, eventually get the day going and see what I get up to today. So yeah, I thought this was a perfect choice because we're going to talk about The Little Mermaid. Yeah, it's still like, even though with those things I don't like, because there is going to be something, just like with any other movie, you know, there might be something that you don't like, but the movie is still fantastic, and I think it's still a fantastic movie and one of the good Disney live actions. Cinderella is up there too. I think a lot of people forget about Cinderella because Cinderella was done early on, and you know, because now it's like, you know, when you think like of Disney live action, you think of like all the recent ones, right? Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. I haven't watched Lion King one, but I haven't heard a single good thing about the Lion King one, so I haven't. I know. I will eventually watch it, but yeah. But you know, like you think of those ones, and yeah, totally forget about. Oh yeah, Cinderella. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Cinderella is up there with Aladdin and the Little Mermaid. It was well done. I think that was done. When was that done? Around 2015, I think. Somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, but with, like with Melissa McCartney, like when I looked online, a lot of people were really liked her, or they, didn't like her, and people were like right in the middle. And I think that's where I am. I'm like right in the middle. Kind of liked her, but I think there was something missing. She just she didn't send a shiver down my spine. Okay, like when you first see Angelina Jolie as Maleficent, yeah, yeah. She just comes across as too nice. I think, I think that's it. She just comes across too nice, and I don't think that's like her character to play an evil, up to no good, bad person, villain. I just yeah. So that just my thoughts. I don't know if anybody else agrees or um, think along the same lines. So yeah, yeah. But it's still a fantastic movie. They did it really good, and honestly, Snow White, needs to take those notes, Snow White, please. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's right up there. And like I said, when I first watched it, I want to watch it again, rewatch it. Like yeah, and that's what I did. Aladdin. I watched Aladdin over and over again because I just loved it. And the music, I love Aladdin soundtrack. Aladdin soundtrack is like my favorite. It's so good. Oh, the music is so catchy. Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to finish this and fill it back up for another cup. And I think I am mosquito bite free so far. So that's good. That's good. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me for this coffee chat. I'll see you in the next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye. One more thing, because of course I didn't think of it while I was talking about Little Mermaid. It came across my mind as I was heading inside. My favorite scene from the live action, and the one that I was looking forward to the most, was the hair flip scene. And let me tell you, they did an amazing job on that scene. They nailed it. They nailed it 100%. And I found out that she almost like broke her neck because the water weighed down her hair, because her hair just soaked up the water, and there were crew members that had to help her to do the iconic flip. She should be given an award for that. Yeah. So yeah, oh my god, yeah, I forgot to mention that. But yeah, that was my favorite scene. Along with like when they're in the rowboat, when Ariel and Eric are in the rowboat, they did a great job. I love that scene too. Yeah, but yeah, overall it was a great movie and definitely worth a watch. And I will be watching it probably a few more 100 times, because yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah. All right, that's it. I hope. All right, ta-ta for now. Bye.